Hello, I'm David Edwards, and it's my privilege to be the Chief Executive of the Royal Aeronautical Society. As you can probably tell from what's behind me, I'm completing an exceptional week here in the United States, strengthening our transatlantic partnerships across government, academia and industry. America's home to the largest community of our members outside of the United Kingdom. It's been a privilege to meet so many friends and supporters who share our passion for advancing the art, science and engineering of aerospace. The week began here at the British Embassy in Washington, DC, with the Society's branch's Transatlantic Leading Edge Award, where we were delighted to honour Sir Stephen Hillier, Chair of the United Kingdom Civil Aviation Authority and former Chief of the Air Staff, the professional head of the Royal Air Force. Sir Stephen's been an outstanding advocate for aviation safety and professional excellence, and his leadership perfectly reflects the spirit of collaboration between our two nations. Throughout the week, I met a number of senior figures across US government and defence, even during the federal lockdown, which, without naming names, perhaps tells you how valued those discussions were. A particular highlight for me was seeing old friends at the Wings Club banquet in New York, where Sir Tim Clark of Emirates received the Lifetime Achievement Award. In front of more than 1,400 guests, he kindly referenced the Royal Aeronautical Society, a proud moment that underlined our continuing global influence and the respect in which the Society is held. I've also had the privilege of visiting Kitty Hawk, the birthplace of powered flight, and meeting with colleagues from the AIAA, Joby Aviation and the British Embassy, including the Charge d'Affaires and the First Secretary. We discussed innovation, sustainability and the importance of preserving aviation's remarkable heritage, from the Wright brothers to the cutting edge of today's technology. It's perhaps interesting to note that the Society was one of the custodians of the famous Wright Flyer when it lodged in London's Science Museum from 1928 to 1948, before finding its way home just across the mall here at the Smithsonian Museum. Alongside those meetings, I met with corporate partners, Boeing, Airbus and RTX, and visited George Washington University and Capital Technical University, exploring how we can work together to inspire and support the next generation of aerospace professionals, as well as understanding the international challenges we have in attracting and retaining talent. The week concluded at the Royal Air Force Museum's annual banquet for their American friends, where Air Chief Marshal Harv Smith, our Chief of the Air Staff, welcomed General Dan Kane, the Chairman of the US Joint Chiefs, and General David Alvin, the US Air Force Chief of Staff, together with many serving personnel and veterans from both sides of the Atlantic. It was a fitting finale to a week that truly celebrated the strength of the UK-US relationship in aerospace and defence. This visit has been supported by British Airways, and I'm incredibly grateful to their CEO Sean Doyle for his support for the Society and the added thrill of travelling on a Boeing 777 carrying the Society's name. It's been a privilege to represent the Aeronautical Society here in America, building connections, celebrating excellence and sharing our vision for the future of flight. My thanks to everyone who welcomed us so warmly, and I look forward to returning before too long.